Welcome to the Captaincy Trends episode for Gameweek 13. With around 4% of the vote, Diego Costa finds himself in 5th place in the poll, as Chelsea host a Spurs side that were knocked out of the Champions League midweek. While Pochettino's side have only conceded 5 goals in their last 5 Premier League games, they have only kept 1 clean sheet during that period. Chelsea have scored 15 goals during their last 5 games, which is more than any other team in the league. Costa has been incredibly consistent this season, returning 10 goals and 3 assists in 12 games so far. Alexis Sanchez has received around 6% of the vote, placing him in 4th place in the poll. Arsenal host a Bournemouth side that have struggled for points of late, and their win against Stoke in Gameweek 12 ended a spell of 3 games without one. The Arsenal forward has returned just 2 goals in his last 4 games, and his 5 shots on target in that period is fewer than the other 4 captaincy contenders this week. In 3rd place, with around 18% of the vote, it's Sergio Aguero, as Man City take on Burnley away from home. Burnley's 4-0 defeat to West Brom last game week means they've now conceded 11 goals in their last 6 game weeks. Only Swansea, Crystal Palace and Hull have conceded more. However, their home form has been much better than their form on the road, with just 6 goals conceded in their 7 home games so far. In the last 4 game weeks, Aguero is ranked 1st for total shots and shots inside the area, and 7 of his efforts have hit the target. Only Firmino and Sigurdsson have managed more shots on target during that period. With around 21% of the vote, it's Roberto Firmino. Liverpool host a Sunderland side that sit 19th in the league table, having lost 8 of their 12 games so far. They have improved of late, with back-to-back wins against Hull and Bournemouth, but a trip to Anfield will provide a much bigger test for them. Firmino has returned 2 goals and 3 assists in the last 4 game weeks, and his 12 attempted assists puts him behind only Philippe Coutinho amongst our captaincy contenders for assist potential. However, Firmino's 8 shots on target is more than any of the other 4. Leading the captaincy poll, with 31% of the vote, is Philippe Coutinho. There isn't a whole lot to split the 2 Liverpool midfielders. Both have scored 5 Premier League goals so far this season, and they've matched each other during the last 4 game weeks, with 2 goals and 3 assists apiece. Coutinho slightly edges his fellow Brazilian for assist potential, with 14 attempted assists in the last 4 game weeks, compared to Firmino's 12. Only Dimitri Payet has attempted more assists in the same period. In terms of goal attempts, Coutinho has had 18 shots in total, compared to 16 attempts by Firmino. However, Firmino's 14 shots from inside the area and 8 shots on target beats Coutinho, who's managed 10 shots from inside the area and 6 on target, implying that it's Roberto Firmino who carries the bigger goal threat on current form. FanDuel is a one-day fantasy football game where you can play for real money. Enter a new contest every Premier League weekend. Challenge the FPLtips team in the Gameweek 13 fan favourite contest and you could win a share of £5,000. So before I tell you exactly how you can get involved, let's take a look at the FPLtips team for Gameweek 13. We've gone very cheap at the back, with Leicester's backup goalkeeper Ziella. Fabio and Wimmer could provide budget options in defence, with Friend injured for Middlesbrough and both Rose and Davis likely to be out for Spurs. We've got the big hitters in midfield, with Coutinho, De Bruyne and Mane, Sigurdsson and Snodgrass for set pieces, and a strike partnership of Olivier Giroud and Troy Deeney up top. So if you think you can beat this team, head over to fanduel.co.uk via the link in the description below and enter the fan favourite league. Use the promo code FPLtips and FanDuel will match your first deposit all the way up to £400. Bonus credit is earned as you play at a rate of 5%. They'll also give you back your first stake if you don't win, up to the value of £10. So if you're over 18 and you'd like to get involved, head over to fanduel.co.uk and use the promo code FPLtips.